Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Master channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about another interesting short-term project that in my opinion has a good potential, and this project is called Blockchain Brawlers or the BRWL token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website bcbrawlers.com in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about blockchain brawlers, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on these cryptos, right? And if you don't have a Gateio account, I recommend you guys to go through the link in the description to set up a Gateio account today. And by doing so, you not only increase your profitability, but you also get an opportunity to use some of their world famous tools such as copy trading, giveaways, and NFT boxes in order to further increase your profitability as well, right? And by using the link in the description to set up a Gateio account, you're also supporting the Brutal Master channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the blockchain brawlers token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information present on CoinMarketCap's page for this token. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is blockchain brawlers? Created by Wax Studios, Blockchain Brawlers is the rowdiest play-to-earn game in the metaverse history, featuring a hilarious and entertaining cast of NFT characters. So they are, first of all, created by Wax Studios, and we'll go through who Wax Studios are and what they do in a few seconds. So basically, it is a titled rowdiest play-to-earn game in the metaverse history. So they call themselves as the rowdiest metaverse game in the metaverse or the metaverse history, and they basically feature hilarious and entertaining cast of NFT characters, which is very interesting and very unique compared to several other play-to-earn games. Powered by the Brawl token, each Brawler NFT plays an integral role in the blockchain Brawlers play-to-earn game as players brawl, earn, and craft their way to fame and fortune. So, when it comes to the native token of this ecosystem, it's called Brawl token, which each NFT player basically can use to advance in the game itself, and the Brawler NFT itself plays a very important role within the blockchain Brawlers play-to-earn game, and this basically enables the players to brawl against each other based on their NFT brawlers, as well as earn and craft their way to fame and fortune, right? So that's basically how this game works. So now, talking about Wax Studios, this is a company that's founded by William Quigley and Jonathan Yantis. The Wax Studios team has a 20-plus year history in games, virtual item markets, and blockchain technology. So that's basically the background of this company itself. The founders co-founded many transformative crypto companies, including Tether and Wax. So the founders of this particular company, they have founded other projects, which also includes Tether, USD Tether, which is again one of the if not the biggest stable coin out there. So this is basically a project from the Tether founders, as well as obviously the Wax platform itself, right? So additionally, the team were early backers and the largest investors in Mastercoin, the technical frontrunner or forerunner to Ethereum and the world's first ICO. So when it comes to some of the other renowned history of this particular platform, the founders of Wax Studios also founded a company called Mastercoin, which was one of the first ICOs as well as a forerunner to Ethereum, which was aiming to be the Ethereum if it were to be successful today, right? So that's very interesting because there's a lot of interesting personalities behind Wax Studios. Even prior to the invention of blockchain technology, the founders created virtual item trading in the late 90s by founding the world's first and fastest growing digital item marketplace, with its inception taking place in the realms of Ultima Online, EverQuest, and World of Warcraft. So apart from the blockchain space itself, even before the blockchain space in the 90s, the company's founders were involved in creating some of the world's first and the fastest digital marketplace, which, if you take with its inception taking place in the realms of Ultima Online, EverQuest, as well as World of Warcraft, which are all pretty cool and popular games and platforms in the past, right? So now going back to the Brawl token, what is the Brawl token? So Brawl token is basically a token, utility. It's a utility token of this game, and the utility is achieved through gameplays and comes with a wide range of use cases. So the Brawl token is a very important utility token of this ecosystem, and it does come with a wide range of use cases. So we'll cover the use cases pretty shortly. So if you see, some of the important sections include mining phase, which I highly recommend you guys to read through it yourself, because it will give you some important information about what this token does and how you can earn it. And the player versus player phase, which includes the PvP game itself, where you can battle against other players, because it is a brawl game, so it's kind of like a wrestling game. So you can battle against other players in order to win or earn currencies, right? So I'm going to cover to the most important section, which is what makes Brawl token unique. So value is derived based on organic token demand from both existing engaged players and player growth. So the token itself gains value from the demand and supply between existing players as well as the new engaged players who are coming into the ecosystem. Therefore, play to earn tokenomics represent an evolution of traditional game economics, where the economy has moved away from the centralized economy with players buying items from developers via an in-game purchases to the decentralized economy in which players buy and sell items and game currencies in a peer-to-peer environment. So obviously there's a lot of interesting tokenomics for play to earn theme of this game. So players can play this game to earn tokens, which is the Brawl tokens, and they can also participate in decentralizing the economy instead of making it centralized, and that's basically what they're talking about here. This is the future of gaming, and we are trailblazers in the Web3 gaming space. So they're calling themselves as trailblazers because they are trying to create an engaging game which will benefit everyone, right? So to guarantee continued player engagement for many years to come, a comprehensive game roadmap has been established. So there has been a game roadmap that has been established on the website, which you can go through in a few seconds. So if you see, the token allocation has been done in such a way that the token, 80% of the tokens go for in-game use and 20% for the studio and ecosystem use, right? So that's pretty, fairly distributed, and I believe that this token is going to, this token distribution is going to ensure that the token doesn't get dumped onto the market, right? So the Brawl bridge offers multi-chain support. So they do have a Brawl bridge which allows for the ERC20 tokens to be created from the Wax blockchain, which is a blockchain which is native to this particular platform. So you can move between ERC20 version as well as the Wax token standard for this particular token, right? So that's pretty much the quick overview of this token itself and the project itself. So let's go to the website, which is bcbrawlers.com. So right off the bat, they have a cool layout of all the Brawlers NFTs in the space. You can clearly see that, and I really like the website. It has a lot of pink to it. So new auctions for legendary one-of-one Brawlers are live. Click here to bid. So you can buy unique Brawlers who are very rare NFTs, which you can participate with high stats. So you can definitely participate in the auction right here by clicking on this link here. So welcome to the rowdiest play to earn game in the metaverse. So on the top right corner, you can connect and create or connect your wallet. And if you see the top left corner, they have their unique logo, and here are some of the NFT Brawlers here. You can click play now button to play this game. Artifact pack, brawler, auction, FAQs, as well as join Discord. So if you scroll below, this is kind of like how the Brawlers would look like. Artifact class packs plus new Brawlers equals perfect entry opportunity for new players. So you get new opportunity for entry users to get into the ecosystem. So artifact pack sale happens in May 25th, which is very interesting. So if you guys want to go through this one, please read through this section here, which will help you understand what is happening here. So Mike Yellerbelly, who is an artifact. So this is basically the NFT image of the person Mike itself. So that's another more kind of like character, Rusty Klutz, who's a legendary character. You can also participate with this character as well, right? So latest news from the Brawlerverse. So this is they call themselves as a Brawlerverse, and here you can find information about what's happening with their ecosystem. 4 Brawler editions, so standard, hardcore, cage match, and deathmatch. So these are all some of the features that are available as well. 3 rare champions, so you can win 3 different belts which you can participate. So National Championship belt, World Championship belt, as well as Metaverse Championship belt as well, which is pretty cool, right? So not your typical PFP NFT, so they're not a profile picture NFT, so you you can definitely use them as a PFP, but you definitely can do much more with them than other PFP NFTs. Brawl, earn, craft, repeat. So this is kind of like the mantra here for this one. Here they've given instructions on how people can basically start participating in the ecosystem, so you can basically scroll below to learn that. And they are a multi-chain ecosystem, so they're available in BNB chain as a BEP 721 NFT. You can use the Wax Cloud wallet to bridge the NFTs to the Wax blockchain, which are atomic NFTs, and the Wax.io token, and use that to bridge it to the Ethereum blockchain, and basically bring it from Binance Smart Chain to the Wax blockchain to Ethereum, right? And if you scroll further below, the Brawl token distribution, as I mentioned, 80% to in-game development, as well as 20% to the studios and ecosystem. So the roadmap itself is here, which I highly recommend you guys to read through. There's a lot of visuals here, which is very interesting. They're trying to make sure that people understand their project using a lot of visuals, which I really like, right? You can join their community by joining their Discord. Apart from that, if you scroll below, you have other information about the project, which will help you understand more about the product and its tokens, right? So very interesting and very engaging game, as well as token itself, which will definitely attract a lot of people in the future, right? So going to the CoinMarketCap page for this token. This token is currently ranked 870th by market cap on CoinMarketCap, and is currently trading at 1.8 cents at the time I'm making this video, right? So seems like the token has been pumping in the past 24 hours of about 15.84% in the past 24 hours, which is quite good. It seems like a lot of people are buying this project, and if you see, the market cap itself is still less than $10 million in market cap, and this is quite impressive. The fact that the token is still less than $10 million, despite the fact that it has so much utility and so much interesting features to it, which is nothing like any other play to earn game, makes me really surprised, as well as the fact that there's a lot of opportunity for this token to grow, even though this token has a lot to offer, right? So that's something that you should understand, that if you buy this token at this price point, you're still pretty early in the game, right? If you scroll further below, they don't really have a max supply, but I believe that when I went to CoinGecko's page, the max supply was 1 billion tokens, so that's something. They do have a fixed supply, and recently they did burn a whole bunch of their tokens. In fact, they burned 99% of their tokens, which makes their token very deflationary. And if you see, the circulating supply is only 411.3 million tokens out of the 1 billion tokens. So again, if you see, about 41% of the tokens are already in circulation, which is quite impressive, because if you ask me, there's a lot of projects that don't really have more than 5% of their circulating supply, 5% of their maximum supply in circulation. But this project has about close to 42% of the tokens in circulation, which is quite impressive, and that's going to definitely cause the price of this token to skyrocket in the mid to long term, right? Again, that's just my personal opinion, guys, my personal advice. When it comes to the charts itself, you can clearly see that the token burning definitely did not cause the price to rise significantly, at least in the short term. But if you see, the initial price of this token was quite high. The token was worth 12 cents per token as of 30th of March 2022, but then kind of reached an all-time high of 70 cents per token before crashing back down. And then since the early April, this token started declining, and now it's pretty much at its all-time lows right now, right? So I would probably suggest you to do some research into this project, and if you feel like it's a good project to buy, then you can definitely look into investing a small bag of this token, because it has shown to be performing quite well in the short term, right? Because you can clearly see that this token is pretty much 99% away from its all-time highs, and thereby you can definitely use this opportunity to make some really good short-term gains once this token starts popping up, right? But again, this is not financial advice, this is my personal opinion. When it comes to the Bitcoin comparative, again, the Bitcoin comparative is pretty much pointless at this point, but you can definitely see that the token has been pretty much the same pattern of the dollar comparative. The token was worth 2500 satoshis per token, or even 20 satoshis per token, and then it kind of reached an all-time high of close to 1400 satoshis per token before crashing all the way down to its current price of less than 20 satoshis per token. So this token is definitely something that you need to be very careful about, because you can definitely lose a lot of satoshis. So don't really invest in this token in Bitcoin comparative, right? Only use dollar comparative for really good short-term gains. When it comes to the market itself, this token is available on Gateio. If you guys don't know, Gateio is one of the most popular centralized exchanges to list low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. So if you don't already have a Gateio account, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a Gateio account today. And by doing so, you're not only increasing the chance of making some really good gains, but you're also getting a 30% trading fee rebate on any trades that you make on their platform, right? And if you don't have if you use the link in the description to set up a Gateio account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which you thank in advance. Apart from Gateio, KuCoin, Huobi Global, and OKX are some of the other popular exchanges that you can buy this token from, but I wouldn't trust anything less than OKX exchange, right? So Gateio, KuCoin, Huobi Global, and OKX are my preferable exchanges to buy this token from, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token is offering something really unique that many other play-to-earn games are not offering, and thereby I would definitely ask you to look into this token, because you can definitely get some good opportunity to make some short-term gains, and at the same time you can buy some NFTs at a very cheap price and flip it to make some additional gains as well, right? If you're buying this token at this price point, you're definitely buying it at an all-time low, which is only going to make you get some really good gains pretty soon. And I think this token can get multiple other token exchange listings, which will make this token pump high as well, because it's already listed on Gateio, KuCoin, and Huobi Global and OKX. It is definitely going to possibly get a listing on FTX or maybe even Binance or Coinbase, which could definitely push the price of this token to the moon, right? I can easily see this token reaching as high as 10 cents per token in the next upcoming weeks, or maybe even higher than that if you're lucky, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.